Hey guys, welcome to my vlog channel. For tonight's recipe, we decided to make a recipe my wife learned from our friend.
Sonnie's recipe.
Yep, Sonnie's recipe. She said it's not really Mexican, but it's kind of Mexican, isn't it?
It's like a, I don't know. I guess we would call it a Mexican rice recipe because I don't know what else to call it. It uses like
chili powder thing.
the closest thing we can get to like Mexican. What's these seasoning here?
Chili.
Actually, we have chili. It uses chili seasoning. Or tacos or whatever they have in the stores. They don't always have chili.
I noticed that a lot of American people who are living in Japan really miss Mexican food.
Yes.
Sometimes more than American, like McDonald's food, like
Caveat.
fast food.
We miss Tex-Mex, which is like the American style Mexican food. I've never been to Mexico. I don't know how different real Mexican food is.
Okay. Well, anyway, that's what we're making. All right, let's get to it. I'm hungry. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get ingredients.
Okay.
Pook is watching, staring at us over there.
He's waiting for us to turn our backs
Oh.
for just a moment.
He's after our food.
Mushrooms?
Oh yeah. Sonnie doesn't put mushrooms, right? You just wanted to put mushrooms because it's healthy?
Do we have eringi?
Eringi. Why don't you tell the world how awesome and healthy that is?
These are eringi mushrooms. Shoot, no, what's the English name? King crown?
Something like that?
No.
What does it have?
Maybe?
It's all different.
Oh.
Oh.
It's cheap. Okay, so...
Isn't it same as shiitake? Like, don't you just say in Japanese anyway?
No.
Okay.
Because when I typed in eringi, it came back with like a whole bunch of English names, but I don't know because I never ate mushrooms in America. I only eat them now. So there was a study I saw earlier this year, and it seems like there was another study done last year or maybe 2017 that said that, or it showed that older people who eat lots of mushrooms have a lower chance of getting like mild cognitive impairment in their old age. My family has a lot of Alzheimer's, so that's scary. They're doing more research on mushrooms, but also they're doing research on an ingredient that mushrooms can produce and not many other things. Actually, I think mushrooms and only some types of bacteria can produce it. It's an amino acid called ergothioneine.
Okay.
A derivative of the amino acid histidine, which is a necessary amino acid for humans. Anyway, there's been a lot of interesting studies on ergothioneine that they've only recently been conducting that shows that it may be super important for humans. There's been a lot of really interesting research, so I'm just trying to get all my essential amino acids in my diet.
It's so cool that we...
I don't want Alzheimer's.
I used to hate mushrooms too. It's so cool that we both now eat them.
Yeah. There's I have to say there's no actual direct evidence saying that, you know, if you eat a bunch of the appropriate amino acids, you won't get Alzheimer's. But it just seems to be, there's a lot of research suggesting it could be very important for various parts of human health. I eat a lot of stuff I didn't used to eat. Kidney beans, tomatoes, mushrooms. Jun's gonna chop up the mushrooms really tiny for me.
Oh yeah, instead of using that machine?
Yeah.
Blender?
Normally for this recipe, I put our mushrooms in the blender and make it super tiny, but apparently mushrooms have a lot of liquid, and especially, it was fine when we were using buna shimeji. These are buna shimeji, high in ergothioneine, but actually not quite as high as eringi, so eringi is even cheaper and easier to get.
Yeah. I've never seen eringi in America though, supermarket.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not a big thing in America. They're everywhere here. You can get it all year. Super cheap in Japan.
Yeah, I love Hokuto, the company.
Yeah, so we were using buna shimeji until I looked up the what was it, like king crown mushroom or something, and realized that was eringi. That had even more ergothioneine in it than this did, and I was like, what? We could have just been using eringi this whole time. But this has even more moisture, and so if I put it in the blender, it just becomes like a mush. It becomes a very wet mush, so it's easier if June just chops it
Oh, totally. I should salt the
into
meat
10 pieces.
first. Okay. Thank you for all the explanation about mushrooms, which you used to hate.
I still am grossed out by it, but I want to eat it, and so I'm trying to introduce it into my diet in ways that won't make me gag until I get used to it.
I like your attitude. That's a really good positive attitude.
I want to be able to eat everything.
Right.
I'm like halfway there, maybe more than halfway there. I eat a lot of stuff I didn't used to be able to eat.
Other than mushrooms, what else?
That all vegetables.
Wait, you didn't even eat a salad or something?
Meat? No, I could eat basic salads. If you've considered yourself picky your whole life, perhaps you're not picky. Perhaps you suffer from something I didn't realize existed until recently, but explained a lot about my life, called ARFID, Avoidant Restrictive Food Intake Disorder, which basically is some sort of psychological or mental block for certain foods or food colors or textures or tastes or smells or something. And in a lot of cases, it can make you gag or even throw up. Like, you'll get so nauseous if you are around. Even if you can just like see that food sometimes, that you lose your entire appetite and can't eat. Until I met June, who very patiently and kindly tried to make new foods in ways that I was able to eat it without like getting mentally freaked out and gagging and just losing my dinner or whatever. And
Oh wait, do we mince this on you? Right, mincing.
yes,
Alright.
Pokey, which you want to come steal it? Oh no, he's the beef. He sees the beef.
Oh.
Yeah. So that, and then also for our anniversary, we used to go to this French restaurant where for lunch they had a course meal that was only like $25, which is an amazing deal for how delicious their food was. And I liked what I had there, and I was comfortable trying new foods. And so every time I went back, no matter what they had to serve me, I felt super comfortable trying it, and I loved it. And that's helped introduce me to a lot of new foods as well.
Every time when I say Red Lobster as a nice restaurant, you may...
Because other people make a joke about that. In my
you
family,
laugh at
it was
me.
a nice it is a nice restaurant to my family.
But when you think of the price, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially including the tip.
No, I think a lot of people think a nice restaurant is like a $100 meal, or maybe like a $75 meal or something.
But this French restaurant for like
for lunch?
20 something,
25-ish,
the lowest?
yeah.
I don't remember, somewhere around that. Was a lot cheaper than Red Lobster, isn't it? Red Lobster?
No, Red Lobster is like maybe around, you can get under 20 a person. It depends on what you choose.
Yeah, but if you want to go for like a steak, like especially if you...
Well, I mean, if you want to do the upgrades at the French restaurant, it gets more expensive too.
Well,
No,
you become totally full.
You do at Red Lobster too, and then you take home half your meal and you've got 2 meals.
I mean, you can easily become full just by eating the biscuits that
Yeah.
you can eat.
Yeah. Well, that's American food. You get so much that you can take home the rest and have a second meal the next day. So really, it's half the price.
Half the price. I forgot that system.
Yeah, but anyway, for anyone, I mean, probably not people like that are watching June cook food because, I don't know. Did you get away from the onion? Because maybe if you had or have ARFID or whatever, food grosses you out and you have like very little interest in new food, which is how I was for a very long time until I realized I was able to start eating new stuff.
By the way, did you say we go to this French restaurant on special occasions
Yeah,
only?
on our anniversary.
I wish I could go there like every day for lunch.
I know. Well,
It's a little too expensive for every day, but
It's in IG.
so good.
We can't go there anymore. I'm so sad. It was one of the best restaurants ever. The chef there was the sous chef for the 2005, what was it, World Fair?
The World Expo?
World Expo in Aichi Prefecture. He was the sous chef for the French restaurant.
I think so, yeah.
Right? That's
Yeah.
what you said.
I think he was a chef. Yeah.
Which explains why he's so amazing. And we still haven't found any French restaurants that taste anywhere near as good as that so far. Well,
Or-
I guess food is subjective. I can't say that.
He even made a mushroom soup.
He made mushroom soup and it was so delicious and I loved it. And that was when I was like, hey, you know, maybe I can eat mushrooms. And I've been trying to eat them since. And wait.
So it's like all thanks to him that you
Yeah,
started eating mushrooms?
there are a lot of new foods he introduced me to because they were so delicious and I felt comfortable. That's where I learned about Romanesco.
Oh, is it where? Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, if you do happen to think maybe you have ARFID as well, then I just suggest trying new foods when you feel comfortable and confident. I don't think anyone watching your cooking channel has this issue, but just in case.
I don't think so, because
It really helped me a lot.
you didn't think, well, I didn't think, a lot of people would have a strong opinion on peeler.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people did. Maybe they have an opinion on not be able to eat certain
Well,
foods.
I see a lot of people say things like my husband is very picky, or like they know someone who is everyone knows someone who is really picky, and it's not something generally people are sympathetic to, which is understandable. It's annoying, but it's also frustrating to be picky because you feel really embarrassed
Well,
eating with other people.
now you eat these.
But anyway, it's possible to get over if you try. I totally promise.
Garlic.
Yeah. Yes. We always forget the garlic.
I think that's good. Alright. So, olive oil, garlic, and minced onion. Wait. Lots of onion.
Does the onion not make your eyes sting at all?
Hmm? Yeah, it does. That's why I gave you that job.
Okay.
Just kidding.
The onion mixing job.
No,
That's
the
fine.
cutting part is
I'll
the
do it.
hardest part, but if you use like a sharp knife and if you don't break cells too much, it
Yeah.
doesn't really make you cry.
Mm.
But yeah, that is a lot of onion. And yeah, it does.
It's almost gone.
Yeah, I need to refill it.
Normally Pokey would sleep anywhere else, but he really just wants us to walk away for 1 minute so he can run off with the meat.
Korea, do you think you can open this part? Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Man, you're so helpful. Thank you. Kidney beans.
We get whatever spice mixes they have available at the supermarket, whichever supermarket we go to. Any of them are fine. I
Yeah.
don't know. I shouldn't be giving people instructions.
No. This is not an instruction of making fancy food. This is just how we make our dinner.
I want to open up a chili one.
Alright.
This will make it a little more spicy. Sorry, June, in advance
For
for making it spicy.
oh, it's okay. I like the spicy food. It's just I'm not good with it.
I still won't add the habanero powder.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Rice is done. 50% genmai, 50% white rice.
Genmai is brown rice.
You like the chili the best?
Yeah.
This one?
The flavoring,
Yeah.
I can use a lot less of it, and
Uh-huh.
it still has a much stronger taste
Yeah.
than any of these other ones that we've tried.
Okay.
We gotta find more chili. Spice this.
Alright.
Ah, no. June is burning to the bottom of the pan.
You
Don't
can lower the heat or take the pan off of the stove. Sippy boy. Oh. Hi, Naggy. Hi.
Look at all my beautiful beef.
It's healthy.
Yeah.
Alright, we gotta prepare the beef. Medium.
Yay.
Mm.
The really big ones I would cut in thirds because,
Okay.
yeah, I just like them to be bite-sized because then you get more meat flavor out of every bite you have.
Good?
Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like to add a little bit of spice. This is habanero powder.
Yes.
And then I'll keep this by me for later. And then a little bit of
Too spicy.
cheesies.
Can you sprinkle them all? Actually, that's kale sprout.
Is this okay?
Yeah, just dump them. Yeah.
This is super delicious. Yeah.
Ta-da!
Ta-da.
Done. Itadakimasu.
Yeah. Itadakimasu.
Mmm. So good.
Yay.
That's sweet.
I know it's good.
Thank you for watching.
We're gonna... Mine's already over there. We're gonna eat it and watch Friends.
Sorry, we need to go. I need to eat while it's still warm. See you guys later. Bye. ごちそうさまでした. We're so good.